was said everything. So I'm working at university more than 20 years, and I started my career when I was studying in a master's study program. And just one day, head of a department invited me and said that if I would like to join the team, I agree, and this is the start of my career in the university. So I was a lecturer, I was a researcher. Also, several years I worked as a development coordinator at the university. Then I was vice dean of a faculty. But last 5 years, I decided to dedicate to be focused more on research work, because this is something what I'm passionate about. It was mentioned that I am an external expert. I'm working with different agencies here on national level. Also from this year, I started to work with some agencies on international level, and this is something interesting because you can see innovation from idea and to see the future, because after 3-4 years, this innovation will be in the market. So it's a really great to be part of this process. It was mentioned that we are a member of, a few years ago, I established a spin-off company, Inobiostar. And Inobiostar is a member of Cleantech Cluster Lithuania, and I'm a board member. And also this year, we decided to join quite nice community on EU level. It's Blue Invest EU. This is community for the startups who are working in the field of sustainable blue economy and bioeconomy. So I am promoting this platform, both platform for you. We are working with a problem of oil spills, aquatic oil spills, big spills in the seas, oceans, and small spills in the harbor area. In average, we have around 6 big spills in the world. It's about 700 tons of oil just released to the environment. Or we have thousands oil spills annually around the world, and this is a very, very big problem. How complicated this problem is, I would like just to give you some examples. This example is was quite long time ago, in 2010, when British Petroleum Company drilled the well, and suddenly oil started to blow out. And thousands liters of oil released to the environment. It took about 9 months to close the well, and 9 months oil was released to the water. That time, a lot of researchers started to work on this topic because they tried to propose some solutions to minimize risk on local ecosystems, on human health and economy. At that time, I started to work on this topic as well. But it was in 2010, and this is a new example. Last year, I was in Portugal. I was participated in 2 weeks business incubator program, and just one day decided to go to Gibraltar. It's a very, very nice place to be, and most people are going there just to meet local citizens. You can see some of them on the picture. But I was not expected to see this at the same place. You can see the ship, which is under the water, and you can see the oil slick, which is moving to the nice beaches. I checked what happens that time, and it was interesting to know that the incident, it was a collision between 2 ships, and it was 2 months before I came here. So it's 2 months, and the problem still in place. And the last example, probably you know that in Lithuania we have 3 oil terminals, and one is offshore terminal, and it's in Būtingė, and we had quite big oil spills there. Because of the bad weather conditions, just unloading arms was disconnected, and about 2 tons of oil released to the Baltic Sea. It's very, very important to understand the Baltic Sea, the status of Baltic Sea. It's very, very close sea. You can see here from the map. The water is exchanging very, very slowly, 3% only per year. It means that we need at least 30 years to exchange all water in the Baltic Sea, 30 years. It means that all pollution which will happen here in the Baltic Sea, it will stay for a long, long time. That's why big attention for the Baltic Sea problem is from Europe, European Commission. And next week on Friday, we will have a very nice conference, high-level event, ministerial conference in the Palanga. And this kind of question of the status of Baltic Sea will be discussed during this event. So Baltic Sea is quite important for us. It's not so clean, not so healthy as we would like to have. But from the other side, we have a lot of possibility to extract something, to use something. The solution is in place in Baltic Sea. What we found that some microorganisms which are naturally existing in the Baltic Sea, they have potential to fight with oil spills. So we, in a cooperation with Agency of Environment, we just took different samples from the Baltic Sea and also from Cronian Lagoon and start to test, to analyze what kind of microorganism can be useful for the oil spills cleanup. The next step was to scale up the technology because we found a right candidates for this technology, and then we need to incorporate these microorganisms on the support materials. And I was previously working on different natural materials, which you can, some of them you can see on the picture. And in our labs, we decided just to combine these microorganisms with support material, and it will be a kind of the final product. We tested a lot. We ran one small-scale project on this topic, and we tested this technology in static, dynamic conditions, in different conditions actually. And we shared with this idea with innovation experts, and they proposed us to patent, to go for patent. We did it. And after 3 years, we filed a patent 3 years ago. Just a few weeks ago, we received a message from European Patent Office that we will be granted, the patent will be granted. So it's a very, very good message. It's a secret. No one knows about that because officially we will receive this patent only in January 2024. So this is some examples what we're doing. It's very nice to see. However, one day it was a time to go outside of a lab. And when you are developing innovation, it's crucial that you have to go outside and to try your technology in a real condition, how it's working, because it can work perfectly in a lab, but how it will work in a real condition, never knows. So in cooperation with Ministry of Environment, because we needed some agreement on doing this field experiment in a harbor area, and in cooperation with CLEP, the State Seaport Authority, we performed this field test. We had an area about 25 square meters, and we used special blanket with chopped straw and microorganisms inside. We had a lot of journalists. We had 5-10 people from agencies, environmental agencies, and also we had an independent laboratory experts who tested, collect water samples to understand, is it working, what is the status of water before treatment and after treatment. And I'm happy to share that this was quite successful. I can talk a lot about this field test and preparation, especially because you need a lot of experience on that. It was done first time in Lithuania. But when you're talking about the final product, you have to understand that you have to have outstanding product in the market, because the sorbent market are quite tough. That's why it's only half a story. So we also worked on aerogel. It's kind of sponge, which is producing from paper waste. Actually, we're using just waste, paper waste, and producing some biomaterial. And this material could be used in a different applications. One of application could be oil spills cleanup. The second application could be insulation material. We also trying this material for wastewater treatment from dyes. And one more application, maybe close to biotech, it's the using of material in biomedical application. So different ways how to use this technology platform, but our first idea was to combine this biomaterial with microorganisms, which we discovered before. And we found that the product is quite good. The efficiency is 5 times more than existing product on the market. The product is sustainable, it's biodegradable, and a lot of values which we can create to the final users. So we tested this biomaterial a lot, and now we know all secrets how to manage the properties if we would like to have more mechanical stable product or with bigger porosity, so we can do it easily. And when you are creating deep tech innovation, or if you are in biotech field, it's a risky project. And the investors, they are not willing to risk or share risk with you. And for this reason, European Commission proposing some programs which you can use. One program is Women Tech EU. It's a program to support startups led by women. Actually, less than 15% of all startups in Europe led by women. Less than 15 in whole Europe. So it's a very, very small numbers. And I'm very happy, very proud that our company was selected for this program. So we received 75,000 euros grant for 1 year to develop this idea from the business side. Because, yeah, we did a lot of research, but we still need preparation for the market. It was in April that the same day I received another message. It was mentioned that I am laureate of Valdas Adamkus and Ghana Gedvil Fund. And the interesting thing that it was my birthday. So very good party was in the evening. It was mentioned about mentoring, mentors, and how important they are. And this is the example of Blue Invest program, and our company was selected for this program. It's 6 months coaching sessions, one-on-one. So this is my coacher. She is Cristina Simos from Portugal. She's working with me each week, 2 hours face-to-face and a lot of hours after. So I think now we are moving maybe 2 or 3 months. So a lot of work done, but still we need to do even more. So this is a very, very good program. I highly recommended you to try. Just we didn't plan to apply for this program, but one day someone from this platform called me and said, okay, we look your profile, you're well fit for this program. Would you like to try? And we apply for these services, and later were selected. Yeah, to de-risk deep tech innovation programs, there is a very good program, EIC Accelerator. It's a program where you can get grant to develop your innovation from TRL 5 to 8 and go beyond. So what we are doing now, we are writing proposal with our consultants to this program and hope to to send the final proposal in January. So this is our goal for now. Of course, I'm not alone. I have a very diverse team. We're still working on gender balance, you can see here. This is my colleague from biology side and co-inventor of a patent. And also here is a key researcher, Jochen Übe from Germany. He's 5 years now working at Klaipėda University, and we have even more people around. So, and everything is around, about the team. And I hope that in the near future, when we will run a big scale project, we'll have even more people supporting and working with us. So thank you very much for your attention. It was my short story.
Thank you so much.